Welcome to part 2 of the Great Chilean Empire. We complete the Ring of Fire by going to war with England, France, Portugal, and Spain. And it is easy as hell. I'll show you how in this following video. Be sure to watch it till the end. And yeah, now I'm super confident about the rest of this game, dude.
I'm looking for the dude.
Hopefully we can jump over to Japan soon. Everything in the West Indies or the East Indies is going to be easy. Alright, we can jump up into Mexico over here. We're like expanding in 3 different directions at once. South so we can cover the rest of Argentina. North through Mexico. West towards all these shitty islands. Saw Godzilla 1 today. Oh, yeah, great movie. Hope you had a fun time watching it. Fantastic movie. Let's go Divine Ideas. That gives us development cost minus 5%. Crazy. Fire damage received. Reducing war exhaustion is whatever. Leader cost is whatever. Morale damage received. Culture conversion cost, again, that's whatever. National unrest minus 2. And then prestige from land battles? Okay, maybe Divine Ideas isn't as strong as I thought it would be.
Yeah.
But more manpower in True Faith provinces and everything is going to get converted. Yeah, let's go for it. I haven't gone Divine Ideas in a while. I do need to start hopping some of my guys over. Let's see. Oh, they're occupied by me. Perfect. A funky, funky town. Alright, perfect. Let's core all of that. We are reaching our max gov cap. That's fine. Seize Crownland, enact government reform. Let's do the... I like defensive stance, but I don't think we'll need it, especially if we don't have to go to war with the great powers again. And by the time we get over to China, we're going to be on the offensive. So let's do the military engineering. Mission fulfilled. What did I get? Chart the Terra Incognita. Unlock the SunRISE invasion CB on nations in the Far East and China subcontinents, allowing us to take provinces from there.
What are we?
Pacific voyaging, combat penalty when landing minus 1. Interesting. We will catch the setting sun. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Land of the rising sun. Heavenly mandate. Oh, Japan is big. Interesting. All right, let's see. All provinces in Japan owned by us will gain the following. Reaching the sunrise for 20 years, giving unrest and missionary strength. Heavenly Mandate gives us 200 splendor. The event to slay a dragon happens. National unrest and CCR minus 15%. And then chasing the sun. 10 permanent power projection. Pacific voyaging until end of the game. Global naval engagement modifier plus 10%. Fleet movement speed. Attrition when loaded on ships minus 50%. That's pretty crazy. Now, I think what I want to do is feed a lot of Portuguese Mexico over to my other vassals over here. I would like to declare this war, but I'm afraid Portugal would step in and be like, excuse me. Be conquest for some province. Easy, it'd be an easy war. It'll be a super easy war. Lenka has a temple, sure. The only way it's not easy is if someone steps in. We can rival, the Mamluks rival us. Alrighty. Let me know if you need anything. See, I kind of have to give out land rights. Alright, generalship. Get a general with 40 tradition, and he's 2s across the board, which is not bad. Let's declare this war against Portuguese Mexico. They have 12,000 troops and half of them are right there, and now they're all dead. Huh. The Ottomans are pretty weak. That's kind of crazy. What happened? This is another... Burn it down. You should burn this place down. And let's see if we can full annex. It's gonna be crazy if we can. Perfect. Perfect. That is 359 aggressive expansion, but only with the colonial nations. Perfect. What do I want to do next? I still need, I mean, I know I need to get everything over here. Let's get, still too far? Come on. I'll just keep colonizing over here. It's fine. Friggin' Portugal is Micronesia now too. Ugh, these bastards. I'm gonna have to go to war with Portugal, which kinda sucks, but it's gonna be fine. I would like to get this all done in one fell swoop. Another government reform. Deliberative Assembly. States General stab cost modifier. And no stab loss on monarch death. That's not bad. Parliamentarism, national unrest. I don't really need that. Absolutism. Diplo-rep and improve relations. Don't need that. Reform, progress, growth, loyalty, equilibrium. Sure. It sounds not bad. Let's see. We could actually probably stage an invasion of Ming right away, but let me clean up these guys over here. Another self-sustaining colony, perfect. I would like to get this one before anyone else takes it, because this is the furthest west I have to go. And then after that, I do need to take some stuff from Portugal, but a lot of the other annoying wars are going to be down here in the East Indies, Burma, China, Japan. These are going to be the next big wars. And then, are you kidding me? Portugal. Why are you already in California, you bastards? But as I was saying, those are going to be the next difficult wars. It's kind of funny how I'm probably going to have the video jump around, like the original form Inca into, like, you know, clear out Mexico, but then skip all of the tiny wars over here in Oceania. And eventually, you know, maybe I'll just let Portugal continue colonizing wherever they want. And then that'll just be the last war will be against Portugal. I forgot too that I wanted to ally Denmark a long time ago. Maybe we could also ally Russia. Sweden independent? They are. And France is getting their asses kicked by Spain. That's kind of scary. Great Britain, they're outraged at us too for some reason. At the very least, we can ally Denmark once our war is over. With a Chachuvani. Alrighty. Paradox has a sale going on right now for the rest of the DLCs that I don't own, so I need to finish this run before it gets corrupted by the new saves and stuff. Well, actually, it wouldn't matter. Because even though it's Iron Man mode, it's it's not a real achievement. So I don't know what I'm worrying about. But either way, let's continue this run as Inca, where we are trying to control the entire Pacific coast. Next war looks like it's going to be against someone like Japan. I feel like I should probably start spying on some of the Chinese powers so I can steal some maps or something. But yeah, let's actually start spying on Japan. And because we have, you know, the Philippines, which was very difficult to get, a couple of the islands over here, all we really need to do is, you know, get the rest of New Zealand, Australia. The problem is it's just going to be really tedious, really annoying to actually colonize all these islands. Plus with the Mamluks and the Portuguese over here, it's just not going to be a good time. So, you know, it's going to be long, tedious, and we're probably going to skip over a lot of the smaller wars. Let's see, I have some money I need to spend. Let's see, some autonomy that needs lowering. We own all of Mexico, or most of it. We just don't have this Yucatan Peninsula tip. This is all my vassals. And yeah, we just have to keep going to war against some of these other powers, which I think I'm gonna bring you guys over here. And honestly, I think this is fine. Can we ally the Oirat or something? We can. Cool. There it is. Embrace the institution. Tech, tech, tech. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We are still a tiny bit behind in the tech. American Hussars. Let's see, what idea group do we want here? I kind of want another mill idea group because divine ideas doesn't exactly make our troops stronger. But at the same time, I think I might want something like influence, because once I invade China, I could probably vassalize, like release vassal Ming. Influence wouldn't be a bad idea. Trade also wouldn't be a bad idea because we are kind of a global empire. I mean, we have a lot of really great options here. So we're not really struggling on the money, but we could use more money. And the inflation reduction from loan payments. Let's see, gold depletion chance modifier. That's a really good one. Economic is probably the play here. The only issue with that is, you know, we're going to have to keep going to war. And we're going to be splitting our ideas and our stuff. So let's see. There we go. Mission fulfilled. Invasion fleet. This gives us the Sunset Invasion on Western Europe, which we're not going to be using, but strengthens the Merchant Guild's force draft. Merchant Guilds draft ships for war, builds double the heavy ships, which don't really care about that. Now we have the Sunset Invasion or Sunrise Invasion, whatever it is, but we're not going to be going towards Europe. We're only going to be focusing on this far east over here. So once we get this big chunk out of Japan, we'll see how much we can actually take. I am still focusing this, right? Yeah. Uh-oh. Our heir is gonna die. He's a 4, 5, 6. Same for... Alright, it was worth it. We spent the money and he's lived. He's living. National tax. That'll pay itself back in no time. Let's finish off this idea. Prestige from land battles and manpower in True Faith provinces. That gives us a little bit more manpower, which is great. Another policy, which is going to be missionary strength and tolerance of the True Faith, as well as national manpower and land force limit, which is pretty decent. We don't actually have any buffs to, you know, the army itself, so our army is nice. It's not as strong as it could be, though. Let's start this war against Japan. I have no diplomats to send. Alright. It's Japan and Shun. I think we can do this pretty easily. We're gonna need mill access, please. Another government reform. Let's see what it gives us. Administrative cadre. Tolerance is gonna be actually pretty good for us. Leader cost. Advisor costs. Sounds good. Possible advisors, admin skill, yearly corruption. I think the +1 admin skill for now is what I'm gonna go for. The corruption is whatever. Give me maps. Steal maps of northern China. Thank you. And I'll need South China and Indochina eventually. Let's see. Can I take what I want from Japan yet? I can. Perfect. Let's take all of that. Alright, let's declare this war on Korea. Oirat will join. That's a lot of men. And I got stack wiped. Where the hell are my armies? I don't have any armies anymore. Shit. Well, that's not good. Now that I have no army, I guess I can't do anything about this war. Oh, they'll let us take some coastline though. So let's just peace out. And then we have to go home and rebuild our armies. Whoops. That's a little annoying. But we will take what we can get. We will continue to construct more government buildings. I don't... Oh! Spain declared war? For what? Quillacus. Where is Quillacus? Alright, good luck, bitch. Like, what? Oh no, that army was never drilling. Alright, so the question is, where are the Spaniards going to be coming from? And what do we need to do to stop them? Let's see, why did Spain declare war on us? They're Miltech 17, so they are slightly more advanced than us. If we focus mill for a little bit, we can get to Miltech 17. Castle here. I should probably upgrade all my castles. Yes, please. Ah, shit. Yeah, their army quality is so much higher than mine. I need to piece them out of this war ASAP. I'll take a white piece. They don't want a white piece. Yeah, I really need to give my vassals some forts. Why did you only move over one province? Why did they only move over one province? I wanted them to come over here. What? They just let themselves get stack wiped. What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? My army just let themselves die. You can't be serious. Alright, what do they want from us? They want a lot of Mexico. Oh wait, no they don't. They just want some of Yokotan. They just want some land from my vassals? Because I see the green and I'm like, oh, that's the land that they're gonna take. But it's not. It's land that they want. They're not actually gonna take any land from us. They'll only be taking land from my vassals. You know what? That's fine. That is perfectly fine.
Okay. Look around.
We can go to war with Japan. Allied to Shuden still. We can call in Oirats. I like the Ayutthaya. Eh. And we get a fort defense guy. Perfect. That should do a mission for us. Where we modify. Oh, I should have gotten this so much longer ago. Damn. 5% more construction cost, national supply limit modifier, production efficiency and global prosperity growth, army tradition. Crazy good. Let's see. 15 owned provinces, currently 12 with a barracks. 200 development in owned provinces with a barrack. So I just need to build 3 more barracks for this one. And that gets us some more crownland. More manpower, so let's build a couple of barracks, training fields. Beijing, I can't take back Beijing. That's way too much war score anyway. Yongping, Ningyuan. I guess we'll just do that for now. And then, oof, our truce with, whatchamacallit is up. That's not good. Take these islands down here. Let me take this fort. Let me take the southern tip of Japan as well, and war reps. That is not 100% overextension. Perfect. That gives us a mission. Land of the Rising Sun, 10 army tradition. All provinces in Japan get reaching the sunrise for 20 years, giving it local unrest and missionary strength. Perfect. $7,000 ducats to embrace. Can we wait for that? Let's just get the burger loans. Let's embrace the institution. Perfect. Tech, tech, tech. And now we definitely need to go for things that will buff our army. So let's do quality ideas because we don't really need better ships. So let's see. Defensive, more morale. Maneuver is not that good. Fort maintenance and fort defense. Reinforce speed and garrison size. I kind of want to go defensive. Attrition for enemies and hostile attrition. Let's see. With economic ideas, we get stab cost modifier and development and primary culture. That's not that good. Exploration, morale of navies. Expansion ideas, regiment costs. Offensive, what do you do for us? Let's see. Expansion ideas, settler chance. We don't need that anymore. Exploration ideas, privateer efficiency. We don't really need that. We don't get good policies from offensive at all. Or defensive. What about quality? Oh, right. Quality. Economic. Discipline. Duh. Land leader fire from our expansion ideas. That's really good. And exploration gives us manpower recovery speed. Yeah, sure. Okay, I guess we're going quality ideas. Nice, we can get the alliance with the Ottomans. If I could declare this war on the Mamluks right now, I will. And then just let the Ottomans and the Tunisians do everything else. Nice, perfect. Alrighty, so let's take some of these Mamlukian islands over here. Reduces the trust by 1. Bruh. Alright, well, the most important thing, I get all of the islands that I want from the Mamluks. Perfect. I'd like to take all of this over here, and they will let me. I'd like to take all of this, or a lot of this over here, and they will let me. We take a landing point over there. This will cost a good... Oh, that is a lot of aggressive expansion. Coalition's not going to form. Anything that is a lot of stuff I'm going to need to core. Alright, so let's delete these companies because they are completely depleted. And then we annex as much of Korea as we can. We cannot full annex them. Unlucky. But that's okay. Portuguese Mexico. At their capital in a month. Portuguese California. At war with Quilwa. Like, Portugal has troops over here, but they're not doing anything about this. Alright, let's just take all of this. Just do everything we can. Yeah, let's force our religion on them too. Why not? They have a province down here. I didn't even notice. Perfect. And once we're full sieged Portuguese California, declare this war on Portuguese Alaska. I just need to find where the border is. It's kind of hard to tell. Alright, we finally finished up the quality ideas. New policies. Discipline. Oh, they're all policies, jeez. Land leader fire, land attrition, manpower recovery speed. Let's see, what's the other one I have? Manpower and land force limit? Nah, let's get that recovery speed and land attrition minus 25%. That's really good, actually. No army, no way to rebuild. Thank you. You are gone now. Next, we declare war on Portuguese Alaska. Silly, they actually have forts. Yeah, because that's wasteland. We can't actually occupy that. And we do have as much of California as we can realistically get. So this is pretty good. And that concludes our conquests in North America and South America. We have occupied the entire west coast of the Western Hemisphere. And now we still need to finish up China over here and still have to go to war with Portugal anyway for Australia and a bunch of other nonsense provinces over here. Let's bring this army back over to Korea and get ready for that. Then let's see if we can return any cores to Ming. No, you won't? Okay, that's fine. I just wanted Beijing from you, which is exactly everything I needed. And then after this, can I please fully annex Japan? I don't think I'll be able to, but I can at least landlock them. Oy. 18% overextension for one province. That's crazy. Let's see. You, I'm gonna station you up here and then have you be the rebel killer for China. Now I need to go back down here and clean up the rest of the Moluccas and the Malaccas and the Hadukas and the Madokas. Maguka is suffering. So we can do this. We can get the full annexation, and it's not even gonna give me 100% overextension. Perfect. Fall of Kyoto. We will prevail. Thank you. Gold mine in Cusco depleted again. Love to see it. Finally, dude. Alright, soon to give us everything we want. Thank you. Sambus, you too. We can pass the final government reform. Separation of power. Maximum absolutism plus 10. Admin efficiency, which... we kind of need that. Let's see, advisor costs or monarch diplo skill, no stab loss on monarch death. That's pretty decent, but let's do this for now. Want... a good thing we have so many forts. Alright, let's declare this war on you for, I don't know. Let's just march straight down. Here, that belongs to France? That's super annoying. So I have to go to war with, well, Great Britain and France anyway. Alright, we won the battle. Now they'll give us what we want. Perfect. just need that from France. Ugh. We're so close to being done, but I've been recording for 6 hours. 12 total for this one run. And it's not even for a real achievement, so I'm gonna stop here. Let's be real, most of this VOD is gonna be skipped over, except for maybe the war against Spain and a lot of these Chinese wars, but I think I'm just gonna slam it out up until this point, because my next wars are against England, France, and Portugal, which, I mean, I could easily take them. Look at the size of my landmass here. Oh, and also, I think we'll finish it up with one of the worst countries in the game, Hawaii, because I actually cannot get a claim on them physically. I am not close enough to fabricate a claim, and I can't like imperialism them. Not yet, so I have to wait for imperialism on Hawaii. So that'll probably be the last war I do. So, I mean, I'm not streaming right now. This is just a reference for myself, but this is looking beautiful right now. A lot of small, tedious wars. So yeah, the thing about these wars that we're going to need to do for these like 1 and 2 off provinces over here is we need to occupy like all of the French colonial lands and the Spanish and Portuguese colonial lands to get all of our war score, which is gonna be annoying, but very doable. Ah. 541 332 air. We keep getting like good enough airs, which is alright. But 541, that's... I mean, we could have rolled for someone better. He is now a 652. A 332? Yeah, we could try for better. Can't pillage their capital because they don't have anything. That's kind of funny. We can make them break apart a little bit. Just for fun. And then let's get our units ready for a big war. They're a little unwieldy right now, but it's fine. Manufactory over here, yeah, sure. Oh, it's already being built. Perfect. I am so smart. And now we need to declare this war against Great Britain. Denmark and the Commonwealth will join. We need to be able to get everything we want. So let's declare for Poso over here. And with that, we should be able to get whatever we want from both England and France while we have, you know, ticking war score. So let's see if this works. Declare for Poso, call in Denmark and the Commonwealth. They should be able to help us run over, you know, England and France proper. So let's... Oh, I didn't even notice there was an actual fort over here. There we go. Sweden wants out. Oh, perfect. Let's see. It's land owned by me for some reason. Let's give Denmark some Swedish land. Oh, they have no troops too. Let's do war reps. And annul your treaties. And release Sami? Nah, okay, that's fine. Perfect. No, wait, why did I piece them out? I needed them. I needed them. Why did I do that? I needed the war score from occupying them. Shit, that was a little bit of a misfire. That's okay, that's okay. Alright, 83% war score against those guys specifically. But against the French, yeah, they won't give it to us, which is Really annoying. It's a good thing the British had a fort here that gives us a little bit of extra war score. So technically, this is all I will need against Britain. And let's see, they don't have any islands out here that I don't know of because I have all the other ones, as does Portugal. Let's see. Alright, we will take that much. So, Portugal, we will declare a colonialism war for Bhutan, which is right there. We will call in Scandinavia and Tunis just to run distraction. Let's get you over there, you over there, you right there. That should call in, yeah, Spain, Spanish people, whatever. Looks like we don't have mail access just yet over that way. Now that we have sieged down everything we want, let's see about this peace deal again. They will give it to us. They will give it to us. And there is nothing else that I need. Except maybe one more province from Australia. Perfection. Let's prepare ourselves for this final war. That'll be happening against Hawaii. And let me just double check that I got all of the islands. They're all brown. They all belong to me. Everything over here is all mine. And then we just have to get ready for these. Alright, imperialism. On Kauai and Hawaii. Every time I see one of these tiny little ships, I think it's a bug crawling across my screen. I hate it. Also declare this war on Oahu. And this is revenge for that awful Hawaii run. The one where you have to form Hawaii and then form America. That run was the worst in it. And what are the Chinese doing here? They're crazy. They're insane. The Chinese are invading Hawaii. I knew it. Boy. And with this, the pain is almost done. And by almost, I mean practically is. And with that, we have formed the Great Chilean Empire. Of course, we don't actually own all of the Chinese coast because we are annexing Ming, which is going to take another 30 years to do. So let me just skip in time. In the edit, I'm going to clap and then go forward in time. Hey, another idea group. Would you look at that? Religious ideas to finish off the missionary stuff. Nah, I mean, we're so late into the game. We're already done. It doesn't matter. There it is, Ming. And that gives us our fake achievement of owning the entire Pacific Ocean as Inca. Of course, we took a little bit more, you know, on the Caribbean side over here, but this was the goal from the start of the campaign: own everything that borders the Pacific Ocean as the map, the Great Chilean Empire goes. And this was, it was a lot of fun, honestly. I like playing as Inca. And the initial wars, you know, are where most of the fun is. I was watching, I think, the Playmaker stream, and he said that, you know, one of the things about the EU4 is a lot of people only really like the first 50 years, especially when it's like a video. Like the first 50 or so years is when it's like truly the most sandboxy it is. Because once you get to a certain point, you could just do anything. Like when Spain declared that first war against us and we won easily, it's like, okay, there is nothing else that is going to be challenging about this run anymore. And truly that was it, you know, like there was nothing challenging about the run anymore. It was just island hop to island hop. It was, okay, we have to go to war with England and France. This is gonna be hard. And then we just carpet sieged French Argentina and Brazil, and England was like, okay, here are the islands you want. It was a little lackluster. Same thing with that last war against Portugal. Oh, here you took over Florida. Here's the islands you want. Like, okay, thank you. Like it was very lackluster near the end of it, and you know, as interesting as it was initially to, you know, hop across these islands down here to New Zealand and make it to Australia and seeing like, oh shit, the English got here first, or the Portuguese got here first. I'm just gonna wait to fight them because, you know, I'm smarter than that. I'm not gonna fight them immediately and then have them colonize more islands, so I have to fight them again. Same thing when it was you know, Portuguese Alaska all the way up there. It was just let them colonize the entire coastline, and then once they do, because for some reason when you declare a war on a colonial subject, the actual person doesn't get called in, so we were able to take everything we wanted from Portuguese Alaska. Same thing with, you know, New Spain over in here in New Granada. Like it was easy in concept, and truthfully, you know, with 100 years left, we could even still get the Sun God achievement, which I already have, so I don't need to get that. But the Sun God achievement is when you own every single piece of land in South America, including these islands down here, which I'd have to go to war with France and Portugal again, which we know that how easy that would be. And I feel like that started with getting the high American tech in the mission tree, which was very helpful for those wars that Spain declared on us. But from there, it was just too easy. I know I didn't even finish the mission tree, and a lot of the mission tree was me sitting there like, huh, I should have done this sooner. I should have done this sooner. But part of it was because a lot of the goals have you going eastwards to do the sunset invasion, prepare an invasion fleet so you can invade France and England and Spain, and then, you know, continue eastwards. But that wasn't our goal for this campaign. So although we missed out on a little bit of this mission tree, and although we did miss out on the, you know, the unique new mechanics of setting up colonies in Europe, it was basically after the point where we clicked, which mission was it? It wasn't reform the religion. It was punish the invaders. That gives us no, it wasn't punish the invader. It was one of these missions over here that gives us, now you can use high American tech. It's like, well, I'm going to use high American tech because I'm not going to complete this mission tree that gives us high American tech. Like, I'm not going to sail towards the sunrise, so I don't need to take the high American tech, or rather, I can't take the high American tech later, and instead I will take it early, which is what worked for us. And you know, after the initial wars over in Inca, forming Inca, and then after that first war that Spain declared on us, you know, that was the scary part. After that, it was smooth. It was smooth sailing. And I'm glad that I finished this up. And I'm really glad, additionally, that I am a much better player than I used to be, because I've mentioned it before, and I don't think I made a YouTube video about it, but I did the Sun God achievement where, you know, you have all of South America as Inca, and I missed out on owning all of the Caribbean too because I made it to the end of the game. I did a much more difficult thing in saving 100 years of time, because it's a lot more difficult to deal with everything over here, all these little shit islands, the Philippines, Brunei, Pararuruyung, whatever the hell they're all called, dealing with the colonial powers 4, 5, 6 times. When in reality, you know, if I had just focused on South America, that would have been done like 200 years ago. Same thing with, you know, Cuba. If I wanted Cuba, that would have been done like 200 years ago. I would have just full annexed them. So I'm glad to know that I'm a much better player than I used to be. I'm glad to know that, you know, Inca got some love. I still do need to do the Maya achievements as well, so look out for that in the future. And especially now that we understand a little bit better playing in the New World, I will be, because I'm sure some of the people watching these videos will see like, oh, why doesn't the New World look like it should? And that's because I don't have all of the, whatchamacallits, the DLCs, the expansions, but they're on sale. So after the filming of this video, which happened on May 11th, when this video gets released, don't know when, I want to get it out ASAP to, you know, hit the fresh new hype of the DLC, but I'm going to be buying the rest of the DLCs. So I don't know if that's going to make any of the future runs easier or harder or more interesting, but we will see how that goes. And as far as the Great Chilean Empire goes, this was interesting. This was fun. And it kind of just goes to show that if I didn't have to, like, if I was better at multitasking, doing a world conquest run would be just stupid easy. Also, if I had better pathing, too. Like, if I actually went eastwards and whatever else. But, yeah, if I had better pathing, if I had better ideas, because, you know, the divine ideas, honestly, I did not feel the divine ideas at all. I took them because we had them, but they were not good for us. Economic, we still had, you know, gold mines crashing, but, I didn't really feel the economic ideas. I mean, you could see them, definitely. That's a 800 production, which is crazy. But yeah, overall, a lot of fun. I'm glad I did this, and we will catch you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.